Hey everybody, Dr. Daria here. And tell me, are sugar cravings driving your life and driving you crazy? If so, today's video is for you. We're all about giving you the high-yield tips to make your life healthier, easier, and better, to get you out of crazy busy mode and into what I like to call ready mode. So let's start with today's, and we're talking about ways to make it easier to break the sugar habit. Let me tell you a quick story. Thousands and thousands of years ago, our cavemen grandparents, for them, sugar, salt, and fat were scarce. So they evolved to crave it. That's the way our brain evolved. It lights up when it sees sugar. It likes it. That was all fine and good until about 100, 150 years ago, where manufacturing processes let us distill the white stuff so you can get it straight up for 97 cents while you're waiting in the checkout line at the grocery store. Your brains evolved over thousands and thousands of years a certain way, and then suddenly the environment changed. The problem isn't your brain and the way it evolved. The problem is the environment around you. So today's video is about kind of changing your environment to make it easier to fit the way your brain works. So going forward, I want you to start looking at your environment and say, okay, is this making it easier? Or is my environment making it harder for me to keep sugar out of my life? Couple quick tips to help you. One, there is that you're going to get it out of reach. There have been several studies, but one showed when they studied people with M&Ms, because always M&Ms, when they're right next to you versus if they're 6 feet away, people eat 70% less when the M&Ms are 6 feet away without even thinking about it. Without even thinking about it, they ate 70% less. Has there ever been a time in your life that you ate 70% less of M&Ms without even thinking about it? No. What happened here? The M&Ms were 6 feet away. They had to get up out of their chair, right? Here's the point. We human beings, again, we evolved to be lazy and conserve energy. So instead of lamenting that, we're going to leverage that. So what does that mean you do in your life? That means that when you have those foods that tend to tempt you, is you put them up high so that you have to use a stool to reach them. The point is thinking constantly now, going forward, instead of thinking, how can I work my willpower harder? No, your willpower is exhausted, honey. You have so much that you're giving it to do. Don't work your willpower harder. Think of, say, how are the ways that I can put up obstacles between myself and the things that I don't want myself to do? And then how can I decrease the obstacles between myself and the things that I do want to make myself do? So we're talking about the obstacles between you and the unhealthy, making the unhealthy harder. So for those snacks that you have and those tempting treats, put them on a shelf that you have to use a stool to reach. You're going to think I sound crazy. You're going to think that this is impossible. This would never help you, because that's what everybody says when I tell them this. And then they do it, and then they call me about a month later and they say, you would never believe what happened. And I believe it because I've seen it enough times. So put it up high enough that you have to reach it with a stool. Does it mean it will never be eaten? No. But you're going to drop all those times that you walk past and grab some. Just grab a handful. Just grab a handful. Yeah, just grab a handful. No, you're cutting out all of those. And you're also cutting out all those times where you see the Snickers and you're like, ooh, I want Snickers. No bad. And you walk off. Guess what? The fourth time you walk past that Snickers and you're tired or you just had a fight with somebody, you're going to eat the Snickers. So stop tempting your willpower, okay? Put it up on a high shelf. Point 2, just get it out of the house. We talk about these people, oh, she has such strong willpower and self-control. Nope. Studies show when they look at people who we think have strong willpower and self-control, they actually just don't put themselves in situations where they're tempted so much. So take those foods that tend to tempt you and get rid of them. Throw them out. Donate them if you want to. If they're individually wrapped, and you can. Donate them to the Ronald McDonald House. Donate them. There's all sorts of donation companies that take them to troops overseas. Donate them. Get them out of the house. Any food that is driving you and you're not driving it until you've broken that habit, get it out of the house, okay? And then one last thing I want to just tell you really quickly is I want you to start storing those foods that you don't want to eat, again, in opaque containers. This is all about monkey see, monkey eat. One study found that when people have a treat or a snack bowl on their desk and it's opaque, they eat half as much as when it's in a clear container. Yes, it's true. We are that influenced by the world around us. Try these. Put in the comment section what worked for you. What are your challenges so we can find out new hacks for you. but mostly what worked for you. Share this with a friend who's struggling with sugar and comfort foods and to break that dependence and break that habit. Check out drdaria.com for more hacks everywhere on everything in your life, because the truth is all it takes are tiny changes to take back control of your health and feel like yourself again, mainly to get yourself in ready mode, because I already know that you can do this, and I know that you've got this. So I'll see you next time.